Reporting from Reese Puffer High School, this is Nate Wangler with another Meyer High School scoreboard game report. As tonight, Zeeland East ran away with it, blowing out the Rockets 58-3 to conclude their season at 4-2 and secure a number 2 seed in their region come the playoffs. A little bit more on the postseason coming up in just a little bit. On offense, several different chicks got in on the scoring action as 5 different Zeeland East players had touchdowns in the win. Ethan Hodeling had an 18-yard rushing score and a 12-yard TD reception. Adam Castle had 3 rushing touchdowns. CB Henderman had an 11-yard TD reception. He also led the team in rushing with just under 100 yards on the night. Sam Cochran had a 48-yard touchdown run, and we also had a 1-yard touchdown scamper from freshman Brady White in the win for the Chicks. But the real story tonight for Zeeland East, defense. They only allowed Reese Puffer to cross the 50 once the entire night, and that was with under 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter with a running clock. In our game tonight, our Healthcare Associates play of the game was the 48-yard touchdown run by Sam Cochran. East improves to 4-2. Reese Puffer falls to 2-4. Coming up next week, Reese Puffer will most likely be on the road for their first-round playoff game. East, however, will most likely host. Again, they will be in the number 2 spot in their region. Still some confusion as to who they will play. We'll figure that out coming up on Sunday. Again, the final here from Reese Puffer High School, 58-3 as Zeeland East runs away with it. Our Healthcare Associates player of the game, all 11 players on Zeeland East defense. You heard that right. They held the Rockets to -1 yards total in the first half, and that really opened the door for a huge win here tonight for the Chicks. So we'll see if that defense can continue to be dominant into the postseason. Again, reporting from Reese Puffer High School, this is Big B Coffee game reporter Nate Wangler. Reporting from Jenison High School, this is Nate Wangler with another Meyer High School scoreboard game report. Tonight, Unity Christian rolled the Trojans of Fruitport 50-0 and really put together a complete performance en route to the win. On defense, they forced a pair of turnovers, including stops on 4th down on back-to-back drives, while only allowing Fruitport to pass the 50 once that entire first half. On the other side of the ball, 6 different Crusaders had rushing scores as Unity put up 44 unanswered points before punting for the very first time in the third quarter. In our game tonight, the Healthcare Associates play of the game, a 64-yard scamper by Malachi Obande, which set up a 10-yard rushing score, his own rushing touchdown in the victory. More on Obande coming up in just a little bit. Unity improves to 4-0. Fruitport falls to 1-4. Coming up next week, the Crusaders take on Hamilton in a 7 o'clock contest, while Fruitport faces off against Coopersville. Again, our final here tonight from Jenison High School, 50-0, as Unity remains perfect on the season. Our Healthcare Associates player of the game, well, who else? Malachi Obande, who for a second week in a row put up a pair of rushing touchdowns with over 100 yards on the ground, an interception, 3 extra points in the conference victory here tonight for Unity.